fucking tiny ass road sign that's going to stop the paver from going down the road.
Two more metal grates in there. I don't know if I can reach that auto plate. Last one I have to grab. I'm gonna grab all the metal grates and probably all the metal drums out of here. And then I'll have to come back to the pipes, and then I know there's other shit in the water too that I can't see from this angle. Maybe I'll grab the metal barrels. That's almost sure to be filled with these metal grates. Just kind of questioning where I should take it to.
Then I got to text my supervisor today. He goes, thanks to you, I'm over here doing this, and he sends a picture of working on the arm with the dude is like, yeah, because I'm the one that totally I'm going to get injured today. Like, yeah, I'm the one that chose I want to just go get injured.
I want to crush my leg today. That sounds like a fun idea. And technically, if what if that one dude showed up, you wouldn't have been there at all, right?
Pretty much.
Or were they just missing worse in general?
They were missing people in general.
Gold frame, target anchors, wrap cargo. Now, I know I can't take this to there. So we have the steel pipe factory and the steel beam factory, where I could take these two.
I gotta flatten out the
Apparently
road
I could
now.
take it to the concrete factory as well, which doesn't make any sense.
I wish you could make the road look a lot nicer than what the game wants it to look like.
That's why you do the two paths that they want done first, and then after the game auto completes it, we can go back over and pave it the way you want it to work. That's what I did with the other one. When I fucked that up, I literally just went back through and paved over the section where it like removed. That's why I do the bare minimum now of just pave down the lines they want paved, flatten it, then when it fixes it at the end, then I go back through and pave the rest of it. That way, I don't get annoyed with it. Well, I mean, I still get annoyed with it, that's true.
That would do. There's just a path road. I don't care how it fucking looks at the moment. Now, go flatten out the main road.
Once we have all the equipment unlocked, I might start making roads everywhere, even if there is front or asphalt. Somebody was doing that in their game, and it looked way better. Pretty much you just pour dirt over the already existing roads, flatten them out, and then pave your own over the top. go. Hold anchors. Turn. Now the question is, can I get this metal pipe out from underneath my truck without flipping the thing?
I usually just drag the fucking thing.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm getting down to either the steel beam factory or the steel pipe factory. So if I go up,
I wanted to send him a text back saying, yeah, because I'm the one that chose it to get injured that day.
getting to the steel pipe factory would obviously be the easiest. Steel beam factory is much further away. It's still quite a pain to get to the steel pipe factory. I'm wondering if I can cut through here, go up this hill, cut through these train cars.
Alright.
We're gonna see. That looks like that'd be the easiest way to get up there.
Parking brake on. My crane truck is what you said?
No, I just gotta get the pipes cleared out of this water hole. Start plowing dirt in there. Oh yeah, I can squeeze right between this.
Fucking my high center down. Can't pull what the route yet until I know what's the best way through the fucking port.
Alright, we have 3 steel beams now, parked in my thing. Hello game. What the fuck? I'm not sure to recover my fucking truck. Oh, there it goes. Heading back down to the docks. Come on, get in fucking drive. I love that you could tell they just use the same transmission system for SnowRunner. I can hear it when it shifts and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you got rid of the fact that you can shift gears and whatever, so why bother even? I just have to drive. But you can fucking move these? Train cars actually move on the train tracks. I don't know, you can move that one, you can't move all the rest. That one has the yellow little hitches to it. I don't know why you would need to move it, but yeah. Almost back. Hoping the big crane you can get later is maybe a little better.
How do I get? What's the best fucking route?
What are you trying to get?
Nothing. I'm trying to figure out a route real quick.
There we go, Jesus Christ. I don't wonder how deep it was.
concrete. Real quick. Incoming truck. I'm stuck on sand.
They're slowly just pushing themselves along, so. They got one through until they got stuck. There's somewhere stuck to push them along.
But I know where it's ground sand, so. And you're filling in this entire water hole?
Eventually, probably. There's something in that water. Just saw something bounce to the top when I poured that sand in. Pipe or something down there? Under the water?
Yeah. Pipe or a fence.
Yeah, I'm only going probably to the edge of the building over here. As far as I can with the truck anyway. Wish I could just fill it while we're dumping, but I have to drop it every time. But still. Yeah, there's a couple pipes down here in the water.
This is how they make railroads. Or a shit ton of sand down there.
We just use gravel instead of sand. It's actually something somebody was complaining about during the demo. Well, we shouldn't be getting sand, we should be getting gravel.
It'd be cool if we had an option. Gravel or sand.
Somebody was like, oh, you should be using gravel. That's how it's done in real life. It's the gravel down and the asphalt over it. And it's like, yeah. But from a game dev perspective, it's probably easier to just use sand. You don't have to try and like make the texture look good or anything. It's just brown shit. Fill it in first.
I'm also trying to not put my fucking dozer into the fucking water.
That's why I'm trying to fill in as much of it as I can, because that side over there is like fucking hella deep. Well, obviously it's hella deep. You can see that there's a fucking excavator in there. Oh, did not mean to fall back like that.
If I was this excavator, or dozer operator, I'd be shitting my pants right now.
I need a bitch. Okay, I front end facing the right direction.
Jesus. No. Go back up.
I need to watch that new Bad Boy movie again.
Oh, the last one?
Mm-hmm. I saw a clip on YouTube earlier. And I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't remember the scene from the movie. I need to rewatch all three, technically. But it was about the fucking one guy that's a Marine or whatever in the Army, whatever he is.
Oh.
And what's his name comes out and he's like, "You eating my snacks, you need to get a job, blah blah blah." And he's like, "I'm in the fucking Army." Like,
Oh, the boyfriend.
yeah. But then I guess later in the show, there's like the bad guys break into the house or something, and he's like, "Get him out of there!" And then he just like fucking takes out like a bunch of guys, or 15 guys, I guess is what it was. And then it cut like whoever did the short cut it like 3 or 4 times throughout the movie, and then it was at the end when he's like, "I want to cook chicken on the grill," and they're like, "You want to cook chicken on the grill?" Da 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 da. And then they look at each other, and he's like, "What are you not going to tell him off?" He's like, "No, he just killed 15 motherfuckers in the house. I'm not going to tell him off." He's like, "You want to tell him off?" He's like, "No, I'm good." He's like, "I'm going to go make the potato salad." He's like, "I'm going to go set the table." I've got a fucking sniper.
Kinda is, but it's like 10 for the most part.
There we go.
Other than knocking all this shit back in the water.